Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. Thank you guys all so much for being here, your continued love and support here on the channel. So today's pick a card reading, we're doing what you need to focus on right now. So what do you need to focus on right now? Some type of area of your life, or we'll just kind of see what comes through. What do you need to focus on right now? So we're going to do 3 groups. For those of you that are wanting to book a private reading, you can find my email in the description box. I also have channel memberships available. For those of you that are wanting access to exclusive members only pick-a-cards. If you do want access to that, you can click the join button by going to my main channels page. Basically click on my photo and it'll take you to the main channels page. And there you will see channel memberships and you can hit join. You do want to make sure that you join the membership tier labeled Starborn in order to have access to those pick-a-card readings. There is a first level tier. I forgot what the name of it is right now. I forgot what I called it, but that first level tier is going to make you a channel member. It'll give you the little badge, channel membership badge next to your name, but it won't give you access to the videos. Okay, so the Starborn tier is the one that gives you the badge and also the access to the exclusive readings. Okay, so that is going to be group 1. What do you need to focus on right now? Group 2. And group 3, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Group 1, we have boundaries, number 26. Group 3, we have veiled. And group 3, we have transmute. Okay, so I'm going to add some crystals on here to help you guys with choosing today. And I think I'm going to put selenite here. Selenite. And then group 2, you're going to be the Snowflake Obsidian. And then for group 3, let's do this little Carnelian heart. Okay, so boundaries, card number 26 is going to be for group 1 with the little Carnelian heart. What you need to focus on right now. Group 2 with card number 38, veiled, and the Snowflake Obsidian. And group 3, we have transmute, card number 44, with the selenite. If you do feel drawn to more than one of the groups, that is perfectly okay for today's reading. Go with whatever your intuition is telling you, okay? Timestamps will be down below for you guys, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, group 1. So those of you that resonate with the Carnelian and the boundaries card, number 26, we're asking Spirit today what you need to focus on, and boundaries is coming through for you. So let's take a look at what is going on. Now this could be boundaries with friends, family members, romantic partners, co-workers, let's see. It can also be, you know, you having those boundaries with certain people that you really need to. But it can also be respecting other people's boundaries. So we'll just kind of see what is coming through. So take it how it resonates. Okay, group 1. What do you need to focus on right now? Wow, 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's something here, okay? This 5 of Swords is talking about toxicity, and this is fighting, arguing, conflict, some type of battle that you could be having with another person. or even an environment, okay? If it's going on in your environment, even if it has nothing to do with you, this could also be you setting energetic boundaries for yourself, meaning that even though, because sometimes we can't help it. Like maybe there is a person who's toxic at work and, we may or we may not even interact with them, but it's just kind of being around that energy. Sometimes we can pick up that energy and kind of take it on as our own, especially for those of you that are empaths and you kind of feel things and you're affected by energy that other people give off, or another person's toxicity, because we don't want to embody this energy. We don't want it to become our energy. So if you, find yourself in a situation, an environment, a relationship, a friendship, a family situation, it's almost like spirit is not wanting you to take part in this energy, okay? To protect your energy, to protect your, have boundaries, meaning don't engage, okay? Even if somebody's acting defensive or aggressive or confrontational, this is also a message for you to not engage in that kind of energy as well. And this may even be, if somebody did something, somebody hurt you, somebody betrayed you, somebody did something to betray your trust or lie to you, we can very easily kind of get upset and kind of yell and scream and, say a bunch of things to a person that has hurt us. But I feel like Spirit's saying that this energy can also be something that throws you out of alignment, right? So a temperance here, temperance is about balance. It's about calm, equilibrium, transmuting the energy. So if somebody makes us upset, there's also healthier ways in which we can process that anger, process that pain, process that hurt. If we tend to think about a situation too much, right, where a person has hurt us and we kind of keep ourselves in that kind of energy over and over again, this is where Spirit is saying that you have to kind of keep your mind, body, spirit in a calm and balanced place. So with the Five of Swords in reverse, this could certainly be you choosing to not be a part of that energy, whatever that means for you, whatever works for you. This could be, distracting yourself with something else, a hobby. It could be talking to someone, whatever is going to help you to kind of restore, that balance within inside of yourself. So it's basically don't let what's going on. Okay. Sometimes, like I said, we can't help it. There's a person, there's a family member, there's something going on in our personal life that can completely throw us off. And temperance is about us also being patient. Okay. If we hear something that someone did or something sad, we might just automatically go on the defense and we might be upset. So this temperance energy is about remaining calm. It's about being patient, balanced, keeping our own energy in alignment. This is also about changing energy, transmuting energy, which is going to be powerful for you as well. Okay, if we feel like our nervous system has been dysregulated for some reason, and this is us kind of restoring that balance. Okay, so there's many different practices for you to be able to do that, to learn how to, especially with life. Life happens. Sometimes we have no control over certain situations that happen. But the better that you get at being able to bring yourself back to a state of peace is where Spirit is kind of wanting you to kind of maybe get better, right? At being able to kind of overcome. Sometimes that Five of Swords can have to do with self-sabotaging thoughts that are infiltrating your mind and making you feel upset, where you're kind of reliving certain events or certain thoughts or certain belief systems. And that can also be learning to stop those thoughts, right? Not further engage in keep on thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. So again, we're bringing the energy of temperance here. We're tempering the energy. Breath work, meditation, grounding, spending time outdoors, going for a walk. Like I said, maybe talking to someone could be helpful here. Let's keep going. We've got Sagittarius energy here. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you this has to do, Spirit's like, walk away. We've got Ten of Pentacles here, Six of Swords. It's like Spirit's wanting to help you to move away from this person, away from this situation. Basically, don't engage, okay? Move away, move on, distance yourself. Some of you may be in a toxic relationship, okay, that you're needing to get out of, okay, that you need to maybe have some boundaries with the person, relationship, family member, people that are close to you, even friends, okay. Eight of Cups, yeah, this is detachment here. The Eight of Cups is basically saying there's something, you know, that you could be dealing with right now that it's not worth it for you to upset yourself over. It's just about you detaching yourself from the situation. The Eight of Cups is about walking away, letting something go, leaving something behind that is no longer fulfilling, okay? Ten of Wands, yeah, this is something that could be weighing heavily on you, causing a lot of stress, even feeling upset here, feeling angry. Some of you could be really upset by a person's behavior, actions. What do you need to focus on right now? Seven of Cups. Two of Cups, yeah. Two of Cups is about balance and harmony. Okay. If you've had a fight with somebody, okay, this can also be letting a person know too, because if there's a person who's done something to hurt you, you know, you can be letting a person know where your boundaries are. This is speaking up, being assertive, being confident in yourself, speaking your truth. You know, we have the King of Wands energy, which is coming in reverse. I almost feel like this person, you know, could also be you too. So King of Wands could be Sagittarius. Energy could also be Leo or Aries energy. But, you know, the King of Wands, when it's in reverse, it can be feeling very angry and upset and irritated. And so I kind of feel like Spirit is saying that this energy with whoever this is directed towards, because it could even be resentment that you feel, resentment, anger towards a person. And it could be something that's creating a lot of stress for you, a lot of feeling very overwhelmed and tired and drained. And so, you know, it could be a draining work environment or a relationship that's kind of taking its toll on you, a friendship, you know, where a person's actions are hurting you or doing something. So this is where I feel like Spirit's saying it's important for you to have boundaries, you know, to not engage in that kind of energy. If somebody's trying to, or somebody's like on a power trip here, or, you know, lashing out at you, being defensive, coming across as aggressive, especially if somebody's done something wrong and you're bringing it to their attention to say, hey, this wasn't okay. And then their response is reactive and it's, you know, confrontational and bringing in this whole toxic energy, you know, it's better for you to kind of walk away and not engage in that energy, okay? Until you're feeling more calm, more balance, more alignment. And then, you know, especially if you're also a person too who's reactive. Like if somebody says something and you're just like right then and there, you want to just pop off. This could also be too where you have to not allow another person's energy or situation to get you in that space, to get you as reactive, you know? You know, unfortunately, sometimes people thrive in that negative energy, in that toxicity, in the whole fighting, arguing, type of confrontational behavior. And I almost kind of feel like Spirit's saying, don't let this person or this energy kind of take over. You know, if it's you, the person who's reactive, or you get upset or irritated, or you have a temper, there's also a need for you to kind of reel it in, okay? And to, again, help yourself to bring yourself back to a place of balance, of calm, of peaceful. You know, some of you that are with the Seven of Cups energy here, this can be thinking about our options. It can also be talking about our emotions that are clouding our judgment. You know, if somebody says something to us, I feel like a need for you to kind of step back from the emotions, so that you can clear your mind and you feel more calm and balanced to be able to come back to a situation, to be able to resolve it or take hold of it and handle it kind of like in a different way. So yeah, temperance is the message here. We've got the Emperor, which is about stability, the Queen of Cups, which, you know, This Queen of Cups has a lid on her cup. Okay? Her cup is not open. She's more protective of her heart, of her feelings, of her emotions. You know, the Queen of Cups certainly has more experience than the Page and the Knight when it comes to feelings and emotions. So the Queen of Cups is about the stability of the emotions. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this before, but the Queen of Cups, her chair is on the land. Okay, which is different than, say, the King of Cups. The King of Cups, his cup or his chair is in the middle of the ocean, because that's mastery of our emotions. We learn how to keep that stable energy even while, you know, the ocean is rocking all over the place. The Queen of Cups, she's not at that level yet of the King, but she's learning how to stabilize and get better, right, with her emotions. So this could be important for you to reflect on your feelings, reflect on your emotions, or even the feelings and emotions of others. Observe. You know, the Queen of Cups is also about being sensitive. You know, if you're someone who's particularly sensitive right now, or you feel like somebody has crossed a line, somebody's not respecting your boundaries. The Emperor is also here. The Emperor is powerful energy. The Emperor is about being confident, about being assertive also. So if you're someone who has let a person say something to you or do something to you, rather than lashing out, right, and being aggressive or confrontational and getting our emotions all over the place, it's important for us to be able to kind of take a pause so we can bring ourselves back to balanced. And you will get better at this as you practice. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of us understanding what we're feeling in that moment. If it's pain, if it's anger, if it's, I don't know, suffering of some kind or something painful that we're going through. It's important for us to understand our feelings and for us to have a healthy way of also being able to express them. But it's also better for you to be in a calm state so that you're able to say what you need to say and you're able to really speak from your heart versus that initial kind of reaction that we might have. Okay? Because here you'll be able to assert your boundaries clear and direct and with confidence. When we're approaching the situation coming from this energy, it's a mess. Okay? It's a mess. And we may not be able to communicate what we're trying to say to another person when we're in that off balance state. You know, the message is not going to be the same. It's not going to be received the same, because if we're upset and we're kind of throwing out certain energy towards another person, they're just going to be like, hold on a second. And then kind of, create this whole energy that we don't want to get into. So that's kind of where I feel like Spirit is trying to protect you from, is there's a need for boundaries here. Okay. Whether it's another person who's got this energy surrounding you, a family member, a friend, a romantic partner, and for you to kind of keep yourself in a stable, grounded state. Some of you could be feeling especially emotional or sensitive at this time too. And so the more that you can also work on your healing, which is also with Temperance here. Temperance is about healing, transmuting the energy. Okay, so that can also be important for you as well. We've also got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. Okay. I think I want to get a little bit more on this boundaries here. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more for group 1 about these boundaries? Ace of Wands. 2 of Swords. The Hierophant and the Chariot. Yeah, okay, so we've got Cancer energy here, also Taurus energy. The Hierophant does, it can be a symbol of a marriage or a commitment of some kind. So perhaps some of you are dealing with a committed partnership or some type of commitment. It could even be a business or an organization that you're working for, okay, with that environment. And I kind of feel with the Cherry energy, this is about having willpower and determination, and this is about steady movement forward. This can certainly be a situation that you have going on in your life with whether, no matter where it's coming from, even if it's your own self-sabotaging thoughts, that could be taking a look at your current beliefs that you have right now. Okay? There could even be trust issues here. Trust issues that have been triggered or created. And so this is taking a look at maybe how that situation or even a past situation has affected your beliefs, or how they're causing confusion for you, or even if there's something that you need to take a look at here, because the Two of Swords can also talk about denial, not wanting to see the truth of a situation, or somebody who's in denial, okay? Choosing not to look at something. So the Cherry energy is about you having the willpower to move forward, okay? To inspire you in a sense to move beyond this situation, beyond this obstacle, beyond this challenge, beyond this belief system, okay? And that might even be, taking a look at do your boundaries reflect a past wound for you? Is it time to create new boundaries or healthier boundaries when it comes to connections? I feel like this does have to do with connections for you, connections perhaps of all kind, in the way that you interact, with others here. So let's see what else is coming through. I think I'm going to pull some oracle cards here. We've got touching earth, planting something new, number 12. And then we also have number 46, healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. Okay. So maybe some of you are healing from a past situation, past relationship, past friendship, family situation, something that's weighing heavily on you, still affecting your energy. Okay. Like okay, let's just use this example. Let's just say there's a person from your past who betrayed you, and now you've got some trust issues and the belief system of I can never trust people again. Okay, and then you've got a new connection, new friendship, or a new relationship in your life right now, and this person, could be having certain behaviors that are triggering memories of what you went through in the past. So take some time right now, especially if you're reacting to that thing that they're doing or saying, take some time to reflect upon whether or not those beliefs that you have are being triggered in this new situation that you're dealing with. And are they belief systems that you need to be able to move beyond and create new healthy belief systems? And this is also going to come through healing and reflecting upon that and having the power to kind of overcome those beliefs. Okay. The old ones. What do you need to focus on right now? Group 1. Clarity. Planning and releasing illusion. And then we also have friendship here. Support, fun, unity, and play. Okay. So regardless if it's, like I said, friendships, people, connections that we have with other people, they should be ones, right, that are supportive, that are fun, that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, not drama, not toxicity, not, this negative energy here. So I do want to see what the releasing illusion is. And I am seeing angelic assistance at the bottom, divine guidance and loving support to help you move through whatever this situation is. What is this clarity here? Yeah, look at that. 3 of Cups, which is also about friendships. 4 of Wands can be about relationships, home life, living situations. It's also about celebratory energy, both of them actually. Some of you, I will say this, I don't think this is for everyone, but some of you might even be having this illusion of something that the illusion of everything being okay, the illusion of everything being something that makes you happy when in fact it really doesn't. Okay, especially with that 5 of Swords being there. Like, let's just say that there is somebody in your life that is toxic and you keep feeling or kind of stuck in the illusion here that everything's fine, everything's okay, when it's really not, and you're really hurting inside. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, we've got the moon here and the 5 of cups. This is what's happening. Look at that. We've got the 5 of cups, which is about disappointment, depression, sadness, discouragement, guilt, shame, remorse. It's a very heart-heavy energy, and that's with the moon. Okay? So I feel like what Spirit's showing to you here is that you need attention right now. Your emotions need attention. Your thoughts need your attention. They need your healing. There's something here. The moon energy is our intuition. It's also our, the subconscious, the unconscious mind. This is where we have the irrational fears, insecurities, the worries, the stresses, the uncertainty, the fear, the doubt. The moon is also about deception and illusion. Okay? So we could be telling ourselves that we're happy and everything's fine when deep down inside we're really not. There's something that we need to look at here. There's something that could be affecting us in our life and we don't even realize it because it's kind of like the background program, right? It's running in the background of the subconscious or the unconscious mind where there's this feeling of unhappiness. There's feeling of sadness, depression, pain. Okay. This can also be you learning how to set healthier boundaries in relationships as well so that you can create more balanced, harmonious connections. Another thing that I would say to you here is that a lot of the reality that we experience within life is reflective of what is in our subconscious. Okay? And the reason for that, I'm sure if you guys have heard about the mirror principle, is that these things are mirrored back to us with what is within our subconscious. Meaning that if we have a certain insecurity, right, a certain belief system in the subconscious or the unconscious mind, this energy is within us. This frequency is within us. This vibration, however you choose to look at that. And we will then unconsciously attract that situation into our life because it's the subconscious way or the unconscious way of trying to bring our conscious awareness to it in order for us to heal it. Okay? So take a look at your connections that you have right now in your life and think about what they are reflecting back to you. Are they reflecting love? Are they reflecting a toxic energy? And what can we take away from that energy? How is that reflecting something within the self? Okay. If let's just say that we have a belief system that we can't trust anybody, right? You're going to have people who come into your life because of that subconscious belief that you have that you can't trust anybody. And those people will reflect that wound to you, meaning that they could give you reasons not to trust them. Okay? They could do something. They could say something. There could be some type of betrayal if you've been cheated on, lied to, betrayed in some way, and you have that belief system that you're still holding on to, that I believe that people are going to do this to me and that I can't trust people. You're going to have that is basically the reality that you're going to experience, is more experience that reflect the beliefs that you have, because the unconscious mind has the feelings, the emotions, the ideas, and the beliefs that we carry. So this is where it's important for you that Spirit is trying to help you with the angelic assistance here to planting this something new, meaning new belief systems. Maybe this time around we have better boundaries when it comes to friends, better boundaries when it comes to our working relationships, better boundaries when it comes to romantic partners that reflect the new belief systems that we have, which is I respect myself, or I only engage in healthy connections, healthy partnerships, that we do not engage with the negativity so that we can help to create more healthier relationships within life, right? And draw that energy towards us with the new belief systems that match that frequency of energy. So I also want to look at the touching the earth here, planting something new. What is Spirit wanting you to plant here? Number 12 is the Hanged Man, okay? Which is about change of perspective, shifting your perspective. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this might kind of have this feeling of, I can't work with others, or I don't get along with others, or other people don't want to work with me, or Page of Wands energy is about new beginnings, starting new, starting fresh, starting over. Knight of Pentacles and also the King of Swords. So look at that. Seven of Wands. That's boundaries right there. Okay. The King of Swords is also incredibly powerful energy. It's authoritative. It's direct. It's honest. It's truthful. This is a lot of throat chakra energy as well. Okay. Speaking your truth. Standing up for yourself. Being assertive. Not backing down. If you say this is not okay, it's not. Okay? If you tell somebody this is my boundary, that's it. Don't back down from that. Okay? Don't back down from that. Some of you, I kind of feel like you could have been dealing with somebody who is really immature actions here. And this person might even be getting defense with you or trying to act like they didn't do anything wrong. Or, just kind of showing to you that you guys are not getting along with each other. So again, if you've got this kind of energy in your life and no matter what you try to do, it's just not getting any better. This again is where you have to set those boundaries. For some of you, maybe moving away from a situation. We've got Death here. Okay. Death is about transformation. It's about change. It's also about letting go of things that do not serve us. And that may include old beliefs. Okay? Perhaps this is you coming in as this new, more empowered version of you with the boundaries. Okay? Taking a stand for what you believe in. And, the power behind it to not back down from whatever those boundaries are, whether it's with a family member, romantic partner, a friend, a coworker. Some of you that are in a toxic work environment, this could be getting out of there. Okay. Same thing applies to friendship, wherever you're at, community. If it's just something that you don't like, this is you, being able to have the power to remove yourself from that situation. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you. Group 1, I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Group 2. So those of you that resonated with the Snowflake Obsidian and the Veiled card, number 38. So let's see. This kind of reminds me of like High Priestess energy. Perhaps this is something that you're not seeing, or maybe there's something that your intuition has been trying to tell you about. This could be a message about going within. Maybe something that your inner voice is trying to communicate to you, your inner knowing. What do you need to focus on right now? What are you not seeing? Maybe there's something you're not seeing here. Or something you don't want to see. Something that you're blinding yourself to. Let's see. Okay, what do you need to focus on right now? Group 2. What do you need to focus on right now? 2 of Pentacles. This could be some type of change. Some type of choice. Okay. This could be a choice that you're making about a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but the Queen of Swords is here, and the Queen of Swords is about seeing something clearly. It's about the need for discernment. The Queen of Swords is really good at reading people, about paying attention to words, communication, action from another person. so that you're able to read between the lines. You're able to see the truth of the situation. You're able to discern what is truth and what is an illusion. Let's see what else. You know, the Queen of Pentacles also has very strong boundaries here. Yeah, we got the King of Cups. Some of you, yeah, this might have to do with a love interest here. What do you need to focus on right now? The Ace of Cups and the Emperor. What is going on? Yeah, there's something you're not seeing here. Whoa. What is going on? This is something you're not seeing here. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups. This could be a blind spot. Something you're not seeing. The Tower energy is trying to get your attention here. Some type of epiphany, some type of realization. Let's figure this out. I think I need to do a little bit of clarifying here. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Aries and Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and Aries energy. Yeah, we got that. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Hermit. This is the need for going within. Virgo energy. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's different messages here for different people, okay? So those of you that are dealing with a love interest that is avoidant, that is creating this illusion here of your connection leading to relationship connection. There's also going to be a reading that I'm uploading today, especially if you're, what is today? The 27th? January 27th. I'm going to be uploading a love reading today. I've already recorded it, but that reading said, what is the truth of this connection? If this is your story and you do have a situation going on with your person where your person's an avoidant, you know, kind of has like the player vibes, not wanting to settle down, has been stringing you along, more about the intimacy, less about commitment, that might be a reading that you want to check out, especially if that's your story. I will have that uploaded today. Okay. So yes, I'm seeing a situation here for some of you. The Seven of Swords in reverse is about something that is coming to light here. The Seven of Swords can talk about deception, betrayal, somebody trying to be sneaky, somebody trying to get away with something. And it could be something that you're not seeing, okay, with a person that you might have feelings for. And your emotions could certainly be something that are clouding your judgment. If you're dealing with a person who's been hot and cold, back and forth, and their behaviors, their actions are showing you that they're running away, they're not committing. As much as you might like them or have feelings for them, it's important for you to use discernment here with this person. Okay, this person could certainly be creating an illusion here of stability for you, of security for you. And this might be a situation that you do have to make the choice to end or walk away from and release. We have the Tower energy here. And the Ten of Swords is an ending, a painful ending. So I almost kind of feel like for some of you, this could even be a warning. It could be a need for you to really look at what you're not seeing, or, you know, try to connect with your intuition of what your intuition is trying to warn you about, maybe about a person who's deceiving you and you're not seeing it. And that could happen because our emotions can cloud our judgment, you know? So the Queen of Swords is that need for discernment here, a need for seeing the person clearly for who they really are, or the situation for what it really is. Okay? If you're dealing with a person who's an avoidant, who isolates themselves from you, they're hot and cold, they're back and forth. Sometimes they're all about you, and then the next minute they're off again. You know, this I feel like is a situation where Spirit is kind of wanting you to not keep yourself beneath that veil. It's a need for you to see the truth, and that's what the Seven of Swords is in reverse. It's something's being revealed to you, some type of deception. Sometimes we deceive ourselves, you know, because we're so drawn to somebody that we love them, or we care about them, we want to be with them, and it's just like logic goes out the window. So I want to see also. Now, the other thing, for those of you where this has nothing to do with another person in your life, the other thing that I'm seeing here is that there's an important decision that you're needing to make, some kind of action, some type of decisive action, and there's a need for you to follow your heart. Okay? Some of you could be kind of going back and forth over a decision that you want to make, and you know, you could be in your head a little bit and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I feel like Spirit's saying that the answer's right there. The answer's right in front of your face. So this could be a need for you to take some time to direct your attention and focus inwards. Okay? Follow your heart. Your heart is the compass. The intuition, right? The inner knowing here. Let's look at this Tower energy here. Hangman, yeah. So the Hangman is a change of perspective. It can also be, for some of you, what do I want to say here? Some of you I'm seeing the Three of Swords at the bottom. Some of you, this is about love, okay? And this could be, the Page of Cups energy is a very sweet energy. It can be infatuation, a new romantic connection. There could also be a situation where you are far more emotionally invested than another person is. Okay? And perhaps this is a need for you to kind of take a step back and see that. Because again, if we have lots of feelings, lots of emotions, you know, towards a person, we might not be able to really see the truth of what is coming from their end or their side. And that can also lead to heartbreak for you. Okay? Because if the person's withdrawing from you, they're rejecting you, they're pushing you away, they're treating you like an option, they're hot and cold here. This is going to be where Spirit is asking you to kind of take that step back. Okay? Now, others of you, I feel like this could even be like some type of creative endeavor, some type of Spirit wanting you to take action in some type of pursuit of something creative or something that is emotionally fulfilling for you. Okay? So if you've been feeling conflicted, like, should I choose this or should I choose that? Should I go this way or should I go that way? There's a need for you to connect within. That's what you're needing to focus on, your inner voice. It might even be helpful for some of you to connect with your inner child. Why? Because the inner child is super creative, super imaginative. The inner child believes that they can do anything, that anything is possible. Okay? Some of you, this might even be movement towards your soul's purpose or something that you've been wanting to do, something that you feel excited about, passionate about. Some of you might even be feeling really bored. Feeling a loss of interest in, you know, certain things that used to be enjoyable for you. Some of you could be dealing with a little bit of some depression, a little bit of feeling, you know, no enthusiasm or motivation and no drive, and, you know, and that could be a clue for you to kind of take some time to look within, maybe even work through some emotions that you might have that are a little bit blocked up there, where you're needing to kind of say, okay, how do I feel? Why am I feeling this way? Is there something that I need to heal? Is there something that is causing emotional turmoil for me where it's distracting me from other things that I need to focus on in life? You know, we could have other situations that are happening in the background, and it could totally throw us off. It can totally distract us from opportunities. It can distract us from things that we want to do. You know, some of you might even be needing a little bit of alone time. Spend time for yourself, spend time away from others, and just kind of retreat into the self to rest, to heal, to reflect, so that you're able to be in that clear headspace so that you can think clearly. Okay. We've also got, I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles here at the bottom, which is about taking a pause, taking a break, reevaluating and reassessing what we're putting our time and energy into. That includes mental energy, physical energy, emotional energy. Okay? Take some time to reevaluate. Should I still be putting my energy towards this person, towards this situation? You know, taking a look at what we're doing. Are we liking the way that things are coming along in our own life or in our situation with another person? And this gives us a time to release and let go of things that are causing us pain or heartbreak or boredom or, you know, for some of you, it could be noticing what the mental state is right now. If we're feeling kind of scattered, if we're feeling like we've got so many different ideas and, you know, we can't focus, we're not clear. So this could be a time for you to really work on getting priorities in order, or even making yourself a priority. Okay? Taking time to rest, taking time to, some of you with the Emperor energy could even be being more disciplined, you know, being more focused, being more disciplined, being more organized. Also making sure that the emotions that are in a good, calm state so that we're able to think clearly, right? That can also be helpful for you as well. It's also going to help you to feel more grounded and more secure. Those of you where this is love stuff too, I mean, the Page of Cups, like I said, it's a beautiful energy, sweet energy, but the Page of Cups is also about infatuation. It is rosy-colored glasses kind of energy. So some of you might be feeling like, oh, I'm falling for this person, but yet this person is showing me that they're not going to commit, or they're hot and cold. They ghost me, they reject me, they stop talking to me, they block me, they do this, they do that. That's where you're needing to kind of take a step back and really understand that you might be more emotionally invested than another person. And that can be painful, right? If we're kind of all in with the person, and sometimes they show us that they're interested, sometimes they act like there's a connection, and other times they're just kind of like nowhere to be found. This is also something that you might need to bring to an end. You know, otherwise the suffering continues, right? We allow ourselves to be in that situation and allowing that person and giving that person chances to do it again and again and again, because we're not having those boundaries. So again, this is where discernment is needed. Okay. Some of you might be needing to end a situation, maybe needing to see what we're trying to do is see the truth here. Okay. Your own truth. What is your own truth? Let's look at this veiled here. Look at that. The King of Swords. Okay. 8 of Wands. And the Fool. Yeah, some of you are needing to take some kind of decisive action, some type of move towards some type of taking a leap of faith here towards a new beginning. Others of you, this could be recognizing that a person, especially if you're having issues surrounding commitment with the person, a person's just kind of, you know, not really revealing feelings to you, not revealing emotions, detachment, and they're kind of off and, you know, not paying attention, or they're not making you a priority in your life. This is also, again, where you have to really look at the truth of the situation. If this is the way that they're treating you, is it better for you to end it and cut your losses and move on from this situation? Okay. We've also got Aquarius energy here, Pisces, Virgo. We've got clarity here. Look at that. Planning and also releasing illusion. For group 2, calming the waters, peaceful and self-regulation. Okay, so regulating your own emotional state so that you're able to see something clear. You're able to have clarity. And then we also have the shamanic journey here. Purpose, attunement, and a vision quest. Okay? So for some of you, like I said, it could have to do with the relationship situation, where you might be needing to kind of calm and center and ground your own feelings, your own energies, perhaps releasing illusions surrounding a certain person, around a certain situation, and you're not going to be able to see the truth and what you need to see if the emotions are out of alignment, out of balance. So it's important for you to keep the emotions calm, grounded. You could be looking at what purpose does this person hold in my life? What am I learning from this situation? And for others of you where this has nothing to do with love life stuff, this is more or less about you tuning in to your own emotions, your own feelings, grounding them, nurturing yourself, and attuning to what that inner voice is telling you about what this next action looks like for you, what this new beginning looks like for you, what action you're needing to take, right? We have the Fool. Some of you, this might even be stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking some kind of leap of faith that, you know, the vision, the plan, the dream, the goal that you have, and Spirit saying what you need to focus on now is taking action or connecting to what that vision is, or even taking action towards the dream, towards the vision, going for it. Okay, if it's something that's going to make you feel happy and fulfilled, do it, I feel like is what Spirit's saying here. All right, so that is all that I have for you. Group 2, I do hope that this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, Group 3. So those of you that resonate with the Selenite and the Transmute card number 44, we're asking Spirit today what you need to focus on right now. And this is transmuting. So transmuting some kind of energy here. We have a snake, which is also about transformation, shedding old skin. Maybe this means former versions of self, letting go of old limiting belief systems, self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors, transmuting old wounds, revealing a new version of yourself. What do you need to focus on right now? Also, the 4s are about stability. Okay. Okay, what do you need to focus on right now? Group 3. 7 of Cups. There's the Emperor. Another 4. 444. Some of you could be seeing that. We've got the Hermit. What do you need to focus on right now? 10 of Swords. Okay. Healing, okay, is definitely a message here. Healing. Because this healing is going to be something that helps you to feel a sense of renewal within inside of yourself, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a lot right now. We've got the 7 of Cups here and the Hermit. Dealing with maybe a lot of confusing feelings, emotions that are kind of coming up here. Some of you could have gone through a breakup or some type of separation, maybe even ending of a marriage, going through a divorce process, like I said, a bad breakup, and you could be feeling really hurt, very confused, lots of feelings and emotions, you know, being in your head and worrying about things, thinking about things. And with the star energy here, I do feel like it's Spirit saying it's important for you to have some time for yourself to rest, to heal, to reflect. But also it's having the inner knowing that regardless of what is happening, what it is that you're going through right now, the star is often energy that the star comes after the Tower card within the tarot. The Tower is number 16, the star is 17. And the star is about healing. It's about peace, renewal, trust, faith, believing in something. In this case, it's basically telling you everything's going to be okay. Trust that everything's going to be okay. Let's see. A star is also about healing. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Strength card. What do you need to focus on right now? Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups energy in reverse. I have a feeling that some of you are having a difficult time with detaching from some kind of emotions here surrounding something. Some kind of emotions. Some of you, it may have to do with a relationship. Okay, I'm seeing the Hierophant at the bottom and the Ten of Cups. So this could even be a marriage or family situation or a committed partnership. It may even have to do with, I want to say, work for some of you even. Okay. If you've been going through a difficult time, feeling a lot of heaviness, or even feeling kind of lost or confused or overwhelmed, or, you know, even for those of you where this relates to work, you could have been wanting to leave your job and start a new one, go to a new path or something of that nature. And I feel like Spirit's saying here, it's important for you to kind of, you know, regain control of your feelings, your emotions, your mental energy, lots of healing, lots of restoring peace, harmony, balance, so that you're able to move yourself into that place of stability, so that you're able to plan, you're able to make decisions, you're able to keep yourself, you know, disciplined, organized, focused, and plan, right, for something that's going to bring you joy and happiness and fulfillment. So it's also requiring you to dig deep into finding your inner strength, your confidence in yourself, and getting fears under control, maybe about something new for yourself, you know, especially for those of you where you're going through a bad breakup, or, you know, having issues with emotionally detaching from a person, from a situation. This is also a time for you to really take some time to work on you. So what do you need to focus on right now? Yourself. Okay? Yourself. Tending to your own needs, your own feelings, your own emotions, your own thoughts. You know, working towards releasing any emotions that you might be kind of going over and over again, because the Queen of Cups is also about nurturing. It's about sensitivity, empathy, compassion. If you are someone who's going through something difficult, this is about taking care of your own needs right now. Some of you might need to rest. Some of you might need, you know, to surround yourself with people who are going to support you, who are going to you know, help you in some way or give you some good guidance. We have the Hierophant here, which is also a teacher, a mentor, somebody that we look up to. It could be a family member. It could be, I'm also seeing the Emperor here, which could be masculine energy. The Hermit is a guide, you know. So if you're feeling like, okay, I'm going through something right now and I need help, don't be afraid to ask for that. You could be, you know, going to someone who you trust. If you're very spiritual, this can be going to some type of spiritual guidance, you know, person who's going to be able to give you some insight or some information, or, you know, somebody who's going to help you or guide you in some way, who has knowledge, who's going to be able to, you know, help you through this time or through this process. You know, we have the Queen of Cups energy here. So some of you, I mean, it could even be going to a therapist. It could be talking to a therapist. It could be, you know, like I said, family member. You know, those of you that are religious or even spiritual, it can be going and seeking out counsel or help, or even somebody who you feel like it can give you some really wise advice, somebody who's wise and has a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share, which the Hierophant also very wise. Okay. So if you feel like, okay, I'm trying to heal from this, or I'm trying to work through that, I'm trying to clear my mind, I'm trying to, you know, move through this time. Sometimes we do need help. Sometimes we can't do it by ourselves, and we need someone to talk to be able to provide us the tools, you know, that are going to help us to pull us through this time or this energy. Okay. Some of you that like to do your own research, your own knowledge. The Hierophant can also talk about higher education and wisdom. So this could even be taking a class, taking a course, reading a book, you know, a self-help book, you know, doing research on the internet. You know, there's plenty of resources, you know, on YouTube as well, with people that are psychologists and psychotherapists and healers and things of that nature, you know, to kind of help you through this time. So we also have Virgo, Aries, Leo, Taurus energy here, Aquarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let's see what this transmute is here. What is this transmute? We've got Justice. Four of Swords. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We have Justice here, okay, which means something's happened. Somebody's hurt you. Somebody's done something wrong. And this is something that you're needing to focus on healing. That's your focus, okay, right now is healing. Justice only shows up, and I'm seeing the devil at the bottom as I say that. Justice only shows up in a reading when there's been some type of injustice, okay? So some of you may have felt like something wasn't fair. Somebody did something to you, said something to you, treated you unfairly. And, you know, the Four of Swords is about healing. You too, right? Because this can also be you too. The Justice card can also be something that you've done, that you have regrets about, that you feel guilt for, that you feel ashamed of, that you feel could have even been somebody who humiliated you, or somebody who did something that really hurt you in some way that was very painful. And so, you know, you might also feel, if the emotions are heavy, you might kind of feel like, I want justice. You know, I want justice in this situation. You know, because justice does have to do with karma. And so if somebody has done something wrong, especially if this is a person you're married to, have a family with, a spouse, a partner, you know, it could certainly be in that place where it's like you are hurting so bad that you want the other person to get their karma, you know, and you might be feeling really hurt by that. And, you know, I do feel like Spirit's saying you need to focus on transmuting this energy. You need to focus on healing it right now. Because these can be pretty heavy emotions that we're holding on to. You know, we can feel super disappointed in someone. We can feel a lot of depression, sadness. You know, somebody might also have addictions here. Okay, you could be dealing with a person who's not able to control their addictions. And the addictions could certainly be getting in the way of, and, you know, causing pain. Causing a person to take certain actions that might not have been the best, and those decisions could have been something that have hurt you, or even children, family, others in their life. If you're the person who's done something wrong and feeling guilty about it, or ashamed, or something like that, this can also be you learning to be compassionate towards yourself. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. Forgiving yourself, okay? Taking some time to reflect upon your thoughts, your feelings, and also transmuting that energy as well for yourself, okay? That can be changing your beliefs about yourself, you know, especially if we do something wrong and we feel bad. We could be starting to tell ourselves, you know, self-limiting beliefs like I'm not good enough, I'm this or I'm that, and calling ourselves names because we've done something wrong, you know, and taking it really hard on ourselves. So this is also you forgiving yourself. And, you know, you have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about putting in work and effort. So we all make mistakes, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself if that's you. And we can only get better, right? We can only learn to be better in control of our actions and our words. And, you know, if somebody else has done something to you, then this is also a learning experience for us too. But I feel like first and foremost, the focus is you right now. The focus is you, your healing, restoring your energy, gathering up your strength and your confidence in yourself again so that you can be back to stability. Okay, back to the stable energy that Spirit is kind of wanting you to focus on. And if somebody has done you wrong, I mean, we've got justice here. So in a way, it's kind of like confirmation from Spirit right now that Spirit's like, we got you. Okay, we got you. We saw that. We saw that person who did that. You know, don't worry about it. We got it covered. Okay, they'll get theirs, basically. Okay, with the devil especially. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with the person who's got some addictions here, or has been some toxic behaviors, a person who's manipulating, a person who's lying, a person who's been controlling. You know, for you too, if you're somebody who's, because the devil is the shadow energy of the self, it's our ego. Now, sometimes we too, right, can have an unhealthy aspect of the ego. Our shadow can get out of control sometimes. So this can also be you really kind of deep diving with inside of yourself. What energy needs to be transmuted? What energy needs to be healed within you right now? If we have an unhealthy habit or behavior when it comes to relationships and the way that we're dealing with and interacting with other people, you know, is it a result of something that we've experienced in the past that still needs healing? Okay. Maybe it's a past situation for you and it's kind of coming up in your life again. And you're just like, why is this coming up right now? Why am I dealing with this? Because it needs to be healed. That shadow needs to be illuminated. In order for us to see it and to look at it and to heal it, we need to feel it. We need to feel it. We need to see it and look at it and work through it. Okay. Capricorn, justice is Libra energy. Yeah, we've got brilliant beliefs here, luminous, life force, and your personal power. Okay, so this can certainly be transmuting that energy and creating new belief systems, healthier belief systems about yourself, others. We've got earth magic here, fearlessness, removing obstacles. Okay, earth magic is certainly very grounding energy. You've also got touching earth here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, grounding yourself could be super important at this time. Putting your feet, bare feet, on the ground. Okay, dirt, soil, grass, the beach, the sand, bare feet. Okay, whatever you've got. Being out in nature, going for a walk. If you live in a busy city, perhaps this is trying to go on a little getaway, to be more in nature-y. Park could also be helpful, going to a park where there's more nature. If you live in a place where you don't have any of that around you, create a little sanctuary inside of your home. Maybe surround yourself with some plants or some flowers. Put on some music and just kind of, you know that when you go into that little space in your home, it doesn't have to be big, little one. You just sit there, eyes closed, maybe put your hands across your chest and pay attention to nice, deep breaths. Okay, breaths into the belly, not short ones, long, deep ones into the belly. And just kind of inhaling and exhaling and just kind of helping yourself to feel more grounded. Okay, to kind of work towards releasing whatever this is. And, you know, this is also time for you to kind of do some reflecting here. It's going to help something that hopefully helps to relieve anxiety, right? Usually when we have anxiety and we're worrying and stressing, we're not breathing. We're not breathing in a good way. We got short breaths. And we need to kind of do some deep breathing here, okay? To be more conscious. It's also going to help you to get present, okay? Be present here and now. All right, so that is all that I have for you. Group 3, I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.